morning, Minecraft gamers, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Fun with FlapJack Hardcore Minecraft. In today's episode, I have decided to take on a new challenge. I have been playing in some singular biome worlds lately, and what I thought I wanted to do was exploit those worlds and play them out in hardcore until I have my iron farms and gold farms and all the other types of things that you can end up having or building in Minecraft. But then it occurred to me, I think I want to take the challenge a little bit further. I want to go through the customizable list for my single player world and create a singular biome world for each one of the biomes, starting with the Badlands and going from A to Z through the list, alphabetical, doing my best not to duplicate worlds like a frozen ocean or a deep warm ocean or whatever it might be, with the exception of making sure I do try to play in the new blue iceberg biome ocean because it's pretty awesome, looks pretty cool. So I'll probably play in it and then maybe play in another ocean. I don't know. But overall, what I want to do is just go biome by biome by biome and try to see if I can survive and play in the game with the intent of showing that I could not only just survive the game, but that I could actually thrive within the game. And I think the way to do that is to hit like a benchmark moment in your gameplay, which for me, I think a real game-changing moment if you're playing hardcore, or you're playing hard mode, and you're in survival, is when you make it to the nether the first time. That kind of says, hey, I've got iron, I've got diamonds, I've got food, I've got sustenance and sustainability. And so I'm pretty much going to be able to survive and make it in this world unless I do something stupid once I get into the nether. So yeah, you could definitely do something stupid before you get to the nether. And I've done that many times. I've died in this game over and over and over again. But yeah, the more challenging I make it, the more exciting it is for me to play. So right now, I think being that I've created an entire world that is a mesa biome, I'm busting these little brown bushes and they spit out these little sticks, which is awesome. So I won't need that much wood to play the game. I just need to get a crafting table and maybe a wood pickaxe to get started. Then I can get into the cobblestone tools, and then from there I can get into iron, and then hopefully make my way into the nether. But before I can do any of that, in a world that's all desert with no trees, I have to try to figure out how to find some wood logs or wood planks. Well, being, again, as I had said already, this is a desert world, then finding wood is going to be restricted, I think, basically to just getting lucky enough to find an abandoned mine shaft. Now, this is a mesa. Since it's a mesa, it's the Badlands biome, and in the Badlands biome, uh, the new Minecraft, I don't know if it was 112 or 113 came out with the abandoned mine shafts being up at ground level. I should be able to just more or less make my way, run along, and find an abandoned mine shaft and get the wood planks that are used like throughout the shaft, and they mimic the support beams that you would have when you were mining underground to keep the ground from caving in on top of you. Basically, I believe if I can find an abandoned mine shaft, then I should be able to survive pretty good. Kind of like in the stone world biome when I was trying to find abandoned mine shafts underground. This world, I'm sure, has ample amounts of them underground, but is supposed to have abandoned mine shafts at ground level like they were gold mines or something, in the wild western days when the gold rush was on and all they could think about was how they were going to get their gold and get rich and be bazillionaires and those kinds of things back in the 1850s, I think it was. The gold rush across the U.S. That was a big deal. Hey, if you're not from the U.S., then hey, you may have gold rush in your own country, and I'm just not educated and familiar with what your particular situation was back in the gold rush era. But I know our history here in the States, we had this epic, legendary time in our Western world in the 1800s that looked a lot like this on the surface, but then they had these mine shafts that went down into the ground. And they were after all that precious ore, just like Schmeagol and his precious. Okay, I'm done with that. But hey, what could that be? I say I'm looking for abandoned mine shaft. Oh, wood planks, right there. Um, I look for two things when I'm trying to hunt down an abandoned mine shaft. Three actually, but two right off the bat. I look for spider webs, and I look for a dark color on the horizon, and not like a layer of brown terracotta, but that just doesn't blend. Those are wood planks. And then, of course, you always look for abandoned mine carts because they might have some food in them. But I am going to go ahead and grab the planks I need. I know I need at least 7 to get me started. Let's see, that'll give me 3 for a wooden pickaxe and 4 for the crafting table I need to actually put the pickaxe together. Yeah, I don't need much more than that because I have these wooden handles, these wooden sticks from the bushes I mentioned. Once you break, I think I mentioned it. Yeah, you bust up them wood bushes and they spit out these sticks, and so then you don't really need much more than, um, just a handful of these planks to get you started. You could use them as a fuel source in a cobblestone furnace if you're not fortunate enough to find coal in your mining adventure. But I'm going to make my way over here to these minecarts real quick. Basically, I'm beginning to see starvation in my future. And so I'm hoping that there will be some kind of food source inside of here, which, there's beetroots and there's melon seeds. Pumpkins aren't really going to help me in this world. I can't recall exactly what the pumpkin pie recipe is. Maybe I should grab them just in case. You never know. You never know. I might be able to make some pumpkin pie, but I think it takes like wheat or something silly that I'm not going to be able to get in this world very easily. I don't know though. But look, enchanted golden apple. That's pretty helpful. One piece of bread. That's going to feed me for now. Um, I'm not starving necessarily, but I'm not really rocking it either. So let's see. Those two mine carts were pretty helpful, and I've got the wood planks I need to start mining. But am I ready to just get down into the ground knowing that I don't have any food? Or should I consider, now that I have access to wood planks, should I maybe grow myself some beetroots or something like that? I don't think I can get any seeds in this world to grow wheat. So the pumpkins, honestly, I just don't think the pumpkins are going to do me any good at all. Um, I just don't know for sure. I just don't know, I tell you. Okay, this basically led to nothing. Is part of the mine shaft though, because here's some more of it. Yeah, okay. Food is definitely going to be a mega concern for me. I think I'm going to go over here and see if I get lucky and kind of run across maybe another abandoned mine cart with all kinds of goods in it. You just never know, do you? You never know. You never know. What is this down here? Oh, that's interesting. That's like awful and death. Okay, that's an interesting cave, and I hear a zombie somewhere nearby, which would be good if maybe I have my stone sword already or something. Oh, look. Oh, please be bread. Ah, look, a diamond though. Hey, and a pickaxe. I didn't even have to do the wood plank stuff. Um, looks like just more beetroot seeds. All right. Got me some achievements unlocked there, which, I've done achievements before. Whoa. Ah, he blew up that skeleton. Caused me some pain, though. Hmm. All right. So, we're not doing so great. We're not doing so great at all. Taking on some pain, taking on some pain. I like the Mesa biome. It's a pretty cool world to play the game in. It's just so colorful. Yeah, skeleton down there. We don't want to go down there, even though we want to go down there. Probably better not. Probably better not. I hear some spiders creeping around. So colorful. Okay. Looks like my abandoned mine shaft is behind me, and it also looks like it's going to turn to night soon. Where's the sun? Ah, okay, so the sun is setting. I have no food, and I haven't even started with the tools yet. So, yeah, I might be hosed. And all I have is this bone. I got a bone to pick with you. Oh, look. Oh, look how lucky I just got. Bread. Bread is the sustenance for life. Let's see. Let's let that fill up my food bar just a little. We'll go explore a little bit more down here. Yeah, we could do the string. We could make a bed and turn it to day. But I think what I'm going to do is just make my way down into the ground here. Now, digging straight down is usually a perfect way to get yourself dead. So I try not to do that very often. Yep, try not to do that very often at all. But sometimes I just get dumb. Yep, it just happens. So I'm going to double block down. It takes a little bit longer instead of mining straight down, and mining straight down is a lot more fun, even though the anxiety level kicks in, and then yeah, terror when you fall to your death. Or you get all the way down to Y11 where you're getting ready to mine and try to find some iron and some diamonds, and yeah, you end up being just fine. Either way, I'm going to play the safe card, and I'm just going to double down and go down instead of one single block wide path down to the bottom levels of Minecraft. I'm going to do two. It's a lot better. You all know that. You all know that. If any of you watch this, how many of you, if you would be willing to say, you mined straight down in Minecraft when you first started playing the game because you didn't know any better? How many of us have done that? Is it just me? Is it just me? I actually didn't do that until I would start doing it on purpose. But the one thing that I was never able to figure out until I Googled it was how in the world they made an infinite water source instead of water flowing, because I didn't know that you could place it in a certain way to make infinite water. And I would see people, online who were doing it, but I just didn't realize the process. And so I felt kind of stupid once somebody showed me how it was done. Let's see, I have my planks, but I don't think I ever made my crafting table. And then I have a ton of this, so I might as well make two. And then I can go ahead and cook this a whole lot faster. Whoops. That way, which, I also have all this wood stuff. I should have used it. Actually, that's barely any wood stuff. It didn't even matter. All right, mash that subscribe button, hit that like or dislike button. Catch you in the next episode, part 2 of Badlands Hardcore Survival. Thanks for watching.